welcome every single one of you beautiful people. Welcome to the weekly Forex forecast. Well, not with the fundamental analysis, with some fundamental analysis here on YouTube. My name is Eivindfx, Forex trader for over 8 years now, trying to make a sense of this market out there. And I'm here to go through dollar, yen, gold, silver, what else is there? S&P 500, stock market, indices, whatever you want me to go through. So here we have Alalai, hello, I know you're into gold. We have Mead, how are you, bro? I am very, very good. We are a bit late. We are 1.5 hours late today, but who cares, teddy bears? Mark hasn't opened yet. Dave says, there we go again. My head blows up from infos. How was your, well, by the way, Dave joined in the mentorship over the weekend. So how was the research I told you to do? How is your task going? Is it going good? BBS says, please do silver today. Yes, ma'am, we shall do so. Alai says, Alali maybe? Alali says, oil, okay. Michael says, let's go! All right, let's go. As we are going, we should maybe find some music to have in the background. That's always nice, isn't it? There we are. We have something in the background. Did you guys see that Bitcoin drop on Binance? I have heard about it, never seen it before because I don't use Binance. But yeah, so baby, that is the inherent risk in the market. If you're wondering, like, what do I mean? Inherent risk, trading Forex is risky, trading any assets is risky. That is the risk that I'm talking about. Nobody knows, nobody sees, but all of a sudden liquidity can go away. Be too much of it, and market can go absolutely parabolic or absolutely tank. And especially on currencies that has lower liquidity. What is liquidity? What is the Norwegian? Not Norwegian word. What is a good term for it? Liquidity is the amount of whatever it is players in the market and how much they have with them. So if you say liquidity in the market, you can say if you go to the market and you say that you have little buyers in a potato market, there's few buyers of potato. What's going to happen to that price? Price is going to go down until they find a buyer that's willing to buy potatoes. So when that happens in the market, that is when you get drops like that. But I think that was more like a structural problem, or with Binance in particular, more than the market. Michael says, do not forget to hit that like button. I will mention a couple of times throughout today. I'm sorry I do that too much. But also subscription. I don't want to talk about that actually, because I want to give you the value, I want to give you the knowledge, then you should subscribe. So, until then, cheers, mate. So, today, we had tacos. Everything was homemade by the wife and me. So, yeah, fantastic at the moment, actually. It was amazing. Dave says about the research he did. I did all very good. Did 5 years analysis, 5 years of November research. Okay, good. So let's go through it. Dollar index is that we are currently in a small range on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, we are in a more bigger range. And on the daily, we are in a clear uptrend that has not been broken yet. So I saw, who was it? It was Mr. Hood. What was I supposed to say? Yeah, there was this guy in the Discord. Who was it? It was Cryptocur says that he's thinking that. So I'm using his trade plan to make you also send me trade plans. So Cryptocur hasn't approved that I should talk about his trade plan, but I don't care. It was published in a public group, and he doesn't say anything bad about him anyways. And I think it's going to go down to 93.25, so around this area here before going higher. What do I think about that? I think that is a valid trade plan. But of course, I know a bit of extra here and there that I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that is going to happen. But if it happens, okay, cool. Then that is my plan B, I guess, for this market. Because I am a believer of this one going higher this week. And I've seen We Trade Waves analysis, and I've seen Elias's trade plan for this week. Both of them are seeing dollar bullish this week. So we shall see how that all goes in the end. And if there's anyone from America, very much welcome from America. Why am I saying America? Because I've seen into my YouTube statistics that is where most of the new people are coming from. So you know, I'm just wondering why Americans like me so much. But at least that. Oh no, actually now it's actually United Kingdom. United Kingdom has taken over the lead. I'm sorry, and then South Africa. So very much welcome. The other thing now is that I really should that should also then go into all the other pairs that also is going to be out there, like Aussie. So is Aussie by itself weak? I don't have the time to do the relative strength indice. Sorry. So we'll just go to 6A1 exclamation mark. As you can see up here in the top corner. Hope you can see that at least. Top corner, can you see that? No, you can't. There you can see it. 6A1. That is the Australian dollar futures. And it looks like Aussie dollar. So it looks okay to me at least. So what I then want to show you is that this is kind of bullish, kind of bearish. It all depends on your eyes. So if you're looking for next week, I would still be like, okay, you can still look for sells. You can look for sells at around 74.5 and 75.00. All of them are valid trade plans, and stop loss is probably above 75.50. There is also interest rate decisions this week. That is from Canada, that is from Japan, and that is from Europe. And that is going to be the leading market or leading attention for this week. So, okay, cool. I guess it is what it is. But yeah, just remember to don't trade headlessly on those currency pairs on Wednesday and Thursday. And then you should be good. All right, good. The US oil. What has happened here, ladies and gentlemen? It has gone up to higher high. Okay, does that mean that we are bullish? Well, I would like to see that, but since it happened on a Friday, I'm like, I don't know if I like it. And yeah, maybe. We will, yeah, because I don't know why I don't feel it this way this week, but I maybe see that as a target, at least, because it hit target on Friday, and then we can then look for 83 and 82.5 for entries, kind of up to 85.50. Okay, but generally speaking, we're going up to 90 and 100 in the end. That's kind of like where my general thesis is. So, if this one now starts a bearish trend out of the blue, this is blue candles. Okay, cool. Well, then we will pick it up again at a lower price. So that would actually be a better deal if we can see that happening. But for this week, we are seeing this going to be our trade plan for this week, and then everything else, I guess. It is what it is. So we will take one day at a time. But this is definitely a price that I would like to buy, and this is definitely a price I would like to buy. As long as we are below 80.73 or 81.74, are stop loss areas, and then at least holding up the market so far. Because if we break that there, then we will make a lower low. So yeah, need to hold 80.5. I think we need to visit 75. Also, that is my plan B, Alalai, and Alali, and I think that I would love to see that happening. Right now, I'm reacting to price. I would agree to that. That is kind of not what I want to see as well. That of my own behavior, but right now we have what we have, right? So, if so as long as we are above 80, we are still good, I guess, to be buyers. But then if it breaks, it's an if-then statement. But any market needs a pullback, by the way. So there's a lot of markets that needs pullback. But the question becomes, are you going to have pullback now? Or is that going to be the future? Okay. So, shall see. We shall see. Nat gas, for everyone who asked for that, and nobody I know. We have a buy in this area here. So, chill. Double bottom, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low situation. You had plenty of opportunities. Target can be 567 or higher, depending on how market reacts. Okay, so definitely something that we need to consider going into the new week. Is also nat gas. I love nat gas. Someone's talking to me on. Hello, sir. Good morning, sir. How are you? Are you well? Are you good? Bro, do you think you need to have any sort of formal education to become a good trading? No, not at all. Nada, nicht, nuda, nada. The thing about formal education, the only difference between formal education and trading experts is that they have been doing some studies. So what I can do, well, that's if you want to have a job, I would say, more than anything else. As a currency trader or in a bank or in an investment bank or something, then yes, though I do have it. But I generally believe that yes, is a certified studies and all those things. I think that you still, if it comes to trading, I think you'd still, it's very specific. But if you study enough, if you work hard enough, if you read enough, just as if it was a university degree, you're gonna do absolutely fantastic. Netcast was the best trade. Thank you very much, Evan. Yeah, you're very much welcome. So yeah, but education always. But I didn't take MBA to become a trader. That's more like business more than anything else. Can you do statistics? Can you do finance? Yeah, but that's more statistical, quantitative approach to the markets. So that's always nice, but it's still not directly making you a fantastic forex, commodities, futures, options trader. So yeah, So we can go back to normal trading pairs, I guess. Euro USD. Okay. There we go. Euro USD. What is the importance of Euro USD for this upcoming week? So, as someone's going to answer that question, I'm going to spend the time going to a nice Seite, where they say the week ahead, the earnings season enters the busiest phase in the coming week with Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon reporting results, while central banks like the Euro area, Japan, and Brazil will decide on monetary policy. Important data to follow includes Q3 GDP from America, Eurozone, Sweden, Mexico, South Korea, Australia inflation rate, Japan industrial production, and China PMI service. Elsewhere, UK Chancellor Rishi Sunak will be revealing his autumn budget. Fed is on track to taper. Dow Jones close to record high. Crude touches 84. US posts the second largest budget grab on record in the financial year of 2021. European shares end the week on the bright note, and US private sector growth accelerate in October. So here we can go in and see the heat map for the countries at the moment. So we have GDP year over year of 12.2% America. Is that really correct? Interest rate 0.25, inflation rate 5.4, jobless rates is 4.8, should be lower. And the debt to GDP ratio is absolutely crazy. But yeah, as you can see, most countries in the world has GDP growth, but Japan, South Korea, and China has low GDP growth. GDP is kind of okay to measure economic activity in economy, but it goes. It goes. It's not the perfect thing in the world. It's also 3 months late. So, but yeah, it is just to show you how things is really going at the moment. Oops, that was the wrong button. I can was updated since I'm here. Cool. There we are. Mate, let's go for gold, please. I have worked or how to work early. Nobody asked for gold, mate. So why would I do gold if nobody asks for gold? So I did euro. Euro is still not breaking 16 and 15. Good. And I think that we're going to go all the way up to M3, 1658 or area. And then go lower to 15,606 this week or lower, depending on how the market reacts to ECB on Thursday. So, Dave, that since you are here and you still need to go to work, what is going to happen to gold over the long run, short term, medium term, long run? So, let's go through it one by one. Everything is good to go. Gold went up to 1813, went down to 1782 within the span of 3 to 4 hours, 2 to 3 hours. Okay, cool. The difference is 173%. What does that mean? That means that it broke this level, is not good as resistance. It also means this level is also broken, not good as support level because it broke it. It also means that this resistance is broken, not good as resistance level. And yeah, this level here is then broken. So what does that leave us with? That leaves us with an indecisive market. I couldn't spell it correctly, apparently. That means that you need to make some choices. You should not enter any markets of gold until you have broken 1812, 1813, and you have a bullish trend, or until you have broken 1777 and you have a bearish trend. And I am expecting a bearish trend for this next week. Now, it all depends if the market agrees with me and the market players agrees with me. If you look at the COT report and the hedge fund managers, they were mildly bullish. Okay, mildly bullish COT. Nothing really fantastic to the bullish side. So I'm not going to be bullish because they're not bullish at the moment, at least so far. And the matrix where gold kind of happens to be, gold will go up when inflation goes down. As you just saw, inflation is 5.4. It is absolutely skyrocketing high. So, gold is then most likely to fall. Until we have a bullish trend and everything is great, I will then say, okay, cool, we can take it higher. But then I would say weekly entries. If you can get price up to 1803 and then fall, probably the best one. But I said we need to break 1777 first. So you can only sell once it's broken, come back up there to 1770, 1780 area, and then down to 1740. And ultimately, target, it's still, in my head, 1670. But will we get there? I don't know. Is that good enough, mister? Is that good enough, gold? Does that answer your questions? You're all for Asal, says Alali. Lebo Gang says, good evening, how are you doing, mentor? I'm doing very well, Mr. Cortez. 012. Then the wife is sending me something. Okay, she's sending me a YouTube video. That's always nice. Hope she's sending my own YouTube video. And then I just want to see what is in my thing here. Nothing particularly interesting, I guess. But yeah, so we can continue to the next trading pair that has been asked for today. Where is that? Euro dollar. Did I do? I think I did euro dollar. So I think that is covered for, though, going down to 1560 area. CAD yen. Okay. Mr. Tommy Lee. In Norway, that will be a very Chinese person, but Noodles. I think it was called Mr. Lee. I think it was called Tommy as well. Anyways, Mr. Lee. CAD yen. I am saying this is currently bearish. Bearish. That means sells pressure. This is the direction. Currently bearish because of this here is a lower low. The next thing that we need to look out for is what's happening on the 4 hour. The 4 hour, I would also call that a lower low. So I would then look for pullbacks to weekly, daily central. Sorry, weekly centrals before falling on Monday. That is kind of what I would hope for. Stop loss should be above the previous high, which is around 65 pips, give or take. Can you go bullish on CAD yen? Can you say, well, this is going to go higher? Yes, absolutely, my friend. You can say that. And you can trade that plan. But I wouldn't be too happy with this low. So I would say if we do that, I would then do that. So you need to break this high here. That is kind of like a red thing there. And then we can go higher, okay? So you need to break 92.47 to be bullish. Sani asks for silver. Have we done silver? I don't think I have done silver yet. Nice. I think we've gotten the sentiment for the week. Risk off. That is correct, Ojo. Very satisfied, mate. Thanks. Wish you a good trading week. You too. Have fun. And if you're trading this week, hopefully you will put those orders in before London tomorrow. But you are not, so there you go. And what is your bias, Tommy? I am bearish though, so I think it's gonna go to fall though. But what's your target? What's your direction, Tommy? And the music went away just when I started singing. That's always fun. Okay, silver. Bullish at the moment. Okay, so we need to find a bullish price action. We are different from gold. We have a target for the week. Different from gold, we have a higher high. Looking to sell. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll do as we talked about price setting. Yeah, okay, cool. Great. So that's kind of what you're hoping for in silver, that it goes higher. I don't know if that is what silver's gonna do. That's at least your bias as a buyer, right? Then you're like thinking, oh, fantastic, great. But other than that, I don't like it. Since dollar's gonna go up, gold is gonna fall if that happens. This one should also fall. So it's just that. But if you are a bear and you're thinking of selling this thing, you need to have a full reversal. You have not have that at the moment. So that's gonna take some time to happen. So you can sell it when he has done that, then you can go there. But until then, it's all gonna go higher. 13 likes today. Okay. I need to beat this thing a bit harder then. Okay. Since nobody else has been asking for any other currency pairs, I will continue on my own road. Then, is there a relationship with oil and CAD? Absolutely a lie. Absolutely. 100%. Less than before, but Canada is an oil producer. So they export oil. So their GDP is depending on oil. GXY has now turned bullish. This is the yen pairs. Has now turned bullish. So if you were to buy this one, you can't buy it though, but you can sell dull yen pairs. Looks like a good deal at the moment. So yeah. Forward curve is higher. That's nice. I don't know why, but it says like a forward curve here, and then CAD is supposed to fall. The CNN is supposed to fall. This is supposed to rise. Huh. I haven't seen that before. It's behind my face though. I can show you guys in a couple of milliseconds. There we go. Let's see my face is. There's my face. This thing here. I don't know what that is though. I haven't tried it before, but it seems like... It says forward curve. So maybe that means that they think that Australian dollar is going to fall? Interesting. But yeah, who did that? Somebody signed up with daily. Mr. Sagun joined the daily mentorship, the daily setup. Sorry, daily mentorship. That was probably a bit too much. But yeah, welcome very much. We are gonna meet anytime soon. So added you to the Zoom link things, so that's good. I need to get back on track. So, Euro New Zealand, I would say has turned around, at least positively so far. I have an entry. I don't know if it's here somewhere. I guess like it's somewhere terrible bad. So that's probably a new buy zone for next week, and then going up to 65.23 is probably what I would like to see. So yeah, good on that one. As long as New Zealand falls, this one will rise. So that's kind of what I'm betting on at the moment. So we shall see how that goes. So far, so good, I guess. Technically turned around. So yeah. And then we go to New Zealand yen. This can be two things, okay? This is plan A. This is plan B. This plan B is very risky, okay? From plan B, it can fall. From plan B, it can rise, okay? So now it depends on your buys, on your strategy. How do you enter a market? This is a very aggressive sell entry. And you're thinking, hey, I want this to go lower. And I want this to be sellable. So you should sell 81.44, 81.90. And I heard myself saying that. And then I remember, whatever I'm saying in this live is only for education purposes, not financial advice. And it's only my personal opinion, because forex trading is risky. You should make your own choices, and you should not listen to stupid people out there on YouTube. Okay, so what is the learning curve here? The learning curve here is, first of all, that the 21 has crossed below the 55 EMA. That's one. Technically, we have made a lower low. Did we expect that to happen? Let's see if that is something that we can expect to happen around this time of year. And then we go back to maybe 4-hour time frame, take away the pivot points, take away this one. And then we go to that day. Maybe. This is 18th, so 21st of November 2018. That was the top. Okay. Interestingly, I guess. Then the year after. Do you think that happened then again? Yeah, it's 22nd instead of 21st, instead of 20th. Okay. That was the top of the market until November. Okay. And then we're going into October 2020, I guess it is. That is 19th. Is that around the Is that around a top before November? At least a beginning of a top, and then another one in 27th. Okay, so we could say around, give or take, 20th of October. That is plus minus 20th of October. We can see this one falling. Hello, Denise. You're not late. I'm late. So around there, we are thinking this one should go down. So that is why I am thinking this one should go down. That is what I used last week on dollar pairs to gain over 300 pips. So I am expecting to gain the same thing already. And I already sold this one on Friday. And I can't remember how much I'm in profit. But I think I am. Let's see how I can. Okay, how much is it? It is. I think it's. Is it 80 pips? No, it's not 80 pips. I have to go check it somewhere else. Calculator, anyone? So. And then divide by, I think it's 8. Or maybe 8 times 8. Okay. So I think it's around 50 pips. But I have to double check that. Double check that. Hello, Bodgun. Hello, mate. Crypto miner, you're late. Hello, everybody. Yeah. The question is that I have sometimes in my head: do you guys like these interactive meetings where I look at the chat a lot and I talk to you a lot individually? Do you guys like that, or does it slow down the process and the progress of the meeting, of the live? Just wondering. Asking for a friend. Yeah, that was a sheep laughter there. Sorry. Yeah, you're only kid once, I guess. You're only kid once. USD yen so far, based on yen strength, has turned lower. I don't know if this is going to go bearish though, so I'm just gonna say, okay, cool, we're gonna go bearish, and then I won't trade it. I don't care if it goes up or down or whatever, and then I will be happy if you make money, and I will be sad if you lose money. But I will not trade it myself. Assets, yes. Denise says, I'm liking Pound Aussie buy. It's a major support, weekly, daily charts. I will look into that. I'm just seeing other traders out there. They're barely looking at the charts, sorry. And for those who likes Wicks Don't Lie, I think is a total beep. Because somebody asked, I think, yeah. So I went like once into his live, and somebody asked in the YouTube section, in the YouTube live section, what did they say? I think it was like a question of where do I find fundamental analysis, or what does this candle mean, or something very basic like a new guy won't know. And you know what he said? He said, you know what? Such stupid questions we don't answer here. Okay. That's some of the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Okay, I was baffled on his behalf. If I would ask that to someone, okay, of course I would leave, but I would be so baffled that somebody can have such a terrible attitude to life and other people that you can't ask a basic question. Because why are you there on YouTube live if you're not going to answer questions that people generally have? That's why they come. So why are you there on YouTube asking questions? Also, being there on YouTube if you don't want to answer questions on the same audience that you're supposed to cater for and help. But I guess you're not there to help them. But yeah. So, Mrs., since you are a YouTube member, I'm going straight down to Pound. Was it Pound Cat? Oh, Pound Aussie. Oh, sorry, mate. I would probably sell Aussie dollar before I bought Pound Aussie, but sure. Yeah, I don't know if that was the correct question he asked, but he asked a very basic question, very true sentence to answer, sorry, and his arrogance was through the roof. I don't think he has a bad day because it was such a snap comment. Sound heartfelt comment. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, no, maybe. That is a Norwegian response of maybe not. That is a good trade plan. I probably wouldn't do it myself because we don't have any higher highs yet on the 1 hour, at least minimally. And the push that we are coming down to today on Pound Aussie, yes, it's a double bottom only. But yeah. Cryptoman says it's true. I had that problem. He wanted you to buy his mentorship program. Okay. Yeah, but I haven't been back, by the way, to see if it still continues his arrogance. I don't call out YouTubers, and I would say that whatever they're doing is bad strategy, but treating people badly, that is kind of like, okay. But yeah, it was 13,000 viewers, so I guess someone was okay with it. In Norway, they are called bullies, and there will always be bullies, and you can't change them. But there you go. And they will always look down on people that is not on their level, and they don't understand that you need to help them to get up to your level to be able to help them out. So you kind of need to have at least a break of this candle there before I'm like bullish. Maybe I will be bullish on the daily time frame, like a day trade in there, because you don't necessarily get central. So central is probably what you want to see. So clear trade plan here, Eivind. Try to do that, something like that. And sorry, that was bad. Something like that would probably be good to go. Yeah, good. Yeah, good in this. Yeah, cool. We haven't been on the DAX lately, but since like the DAX is going sideways, bit of a bearishness. But yeah, most of the value creation, by the way, people, is in America. But yeah, maybe it's a bullish trend now. Who knows? UBX to the moon. Why is UBX doing so well? Oil is doing well. So it's also to the moon. Profits. Is this better than the S&P 500? Tja, I'm just gonna compare it actually. Go back to UBX. Why am I showing you UBX? Because it's passive income, as people call it out there. That's also important for you, not only fast money. Sorry, S&P. Ish. So S&P 500 has done better than the Norwegian stock market, but it didn't have that. Norwegian stock market had a dip there and then continued higher, while the American has done a bigger dip or a longer dip before it went higher. So okay, cool. So UBX did 44%, while the stock market did 58%. Share. Good enough. Hello, L Gamer. Some people like bullies because they I'm not gonna say they bullies themselves, but I guess, well, there is this macho culture that attracts people, but doesn't attract women. Where you call it like the boys out there, where you're like, well, it's like guy humor. I went to an event today where there was females and males, where the guy shouted out like to like the guy's sound was like ooh, yeah, something like that. And then the speaker said for the females, can you give me a hi, yeah? Who does that? Anyways, I reacted to it, and I think that's inappropriate reference. That was kind of mine, but like, anyways, that is me. Other than that, pound dollar, I'm thinking it's gonna fall this week because of dollar strength, not because of pound weakness. Also, we have a potential lower low here, so at least we fell on Friday. Great. This can still go very much bullish and a higher high, so you can definitely look to buy it here. It's low, by the way, but you're thinking, well, what about to lose? I'm supposed to buy the support, right? So you are definitely allowed to buy support here. Not any lower at the moment, not lower anymore. And then as a seller, you're allowed to sell at around, that was the wrong one ish, around 70, 137.65, 137.93, give or take, depending what you're given. But if price just falls from here, pick it up on Tuesday. Sorry, Monday, sorry. Like, I don't know if it's going to do that though, but generally speaking. Because pound has high tops, deep valleys, so there's always a pullback somewhere. Hello, Ahmad. How are ya? Are you doing? Good morning, by the way. Good morning. We forgot to do the US 10-year T-note, which is currently falling a bit. 2 seconds. I'm sorry. 2 seconds. Yeah, that was a deep cough. I'm sorry. Music break, I guess. Okay, I'm back, I guess. Yeah. Good. Let's continue. So, at least the 10-year T-note is risk off, and if this one falls, then that means that gold should also fall. Sorry. If this one falls, gold. If this one rises, gold falls. Isn't it like that? Well, why am I confused now? If they buy this one, then it falls. So if this one falls, then they should be risk off, and they should go away from gold. See if they buy this one. Okay, so it should sell gold. Anyways, my brain is too tired now. Yeah, this is inverse, at least, of gold. Sorry about that. Need to think of that one a bit 2 times more. BTC USD. I think it's hit its target so far, but could be nice to get a big pullback. This one does big pullbacks, by the way, if there's any kind of news. Other than that, you can do a higher low situation, going higher. I think this is bullish anyways. But other than that, wait for like 50, 55, 45, like right around round numbers to see if we get a reaction there. US 10-year gold, 10-year change goes up, gold goes down. Yeah, that was what I said, I think. Yeah, sorry, mate. This is a brain fart, as always. Pound dollar, Mr. Boatgun. I think we did that. New Zealand dollar. I think we did do New Zealand dollar. That's always one that I jumped over in the weekly forecast. Actually, to be honest, I think I did. I think I jumped over that one for the simple reason, just to see if somebody misses it. But I think nobody does. So, anyways, so what is this? I would rather do New Zealand yen though. By the way, I will compare it at the moment. New Zealand GPY. There we go. Even though when it went higher, it has fallen more lately, right? Has made a lower low. This one doesn't have a lower low yet. So, if it makes a lower low, that would always be nice to catch the pullback up. But 71.86 is probably the resistance I would love to sell, and if it falls out of my hands, which generally does, I would just be, hoping around. L Gamer asks if I've done silver. I have already done silver. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have done that. So, what is the best trading setups for this week? The best trading setups for this week is Best trading setups for this week that I would say is yen pairs, euro USD is what I am going to look forward to. Naman Khan, you can go back in this video and have done pound already. Those are kind of the most important pairs that I would trade. I think that's probably 6 pairs at the moment. So that is going to give me some opportunities to sell, or just sell it anyways. And I'm not going to trade more than 1%. The reason why yen pairs is falling now, I guess, is because it's overextended. It has reached a target, and there's going to be interest rate meeting through this week that also makes the yen bullish. I don't know how far it's going to fall though. That is also an interesting part to this. How far it's going to fall is all depending on the market. So I'm just going to go as far as I can go. Okay, so it was just Cryptocur gave Alali a very interesting feedback, but okay, cool, I guess. It is what it is. For some reason, somebody needs to keep their names secret. For some reason, if somebody gets their name out, they will die tomorrow. So we just respect that there and move on with that one. There's nothing to push. You never know someone's story until they end up in a casket. And then it's too late. There was a story in Norway where I think they were from Iraq or Syria, I'm not sure which one it was, where the girlfriend or fiancé, there was a child, had given to go into police and asked for protection against her ex-boyfriend or whatever it was, and it was there for a month, but he took her before that, so they never processed the application to get him a restraining order even. So yeah, and for everything in the world, she should have been kept anonymous, and you never know. New Zealand dollar yen, yeah, 71.83, maybe, hopefully, something. Can you sell price right now? Yeah, sure, if you want to. Stop loss above 72.26. Have fun, I guess. But I would probably jump on this one and jump into 81.43 or 81.86, one of them, and stop losses above here and hope for the best, I guess. USD ZAR. I don't know if I like it, but there we go. So which direction, Mr. Alaling? I have sent you mine so many times. What's your first name, bro? Is it Ahmed? I will call you Ahmed from now. Ahmed is a fun name though, don't worry. Ahmed Ali. Which other names do I know? Ahmed Ali, Abraham, Alex. Yeah, if you don't want to first call your first name, if you don't want to say your first name Ali, I would either call you Ahmed or Alex. Ahmed it is. Good. What's the direction on USD, bro? Yeah, that's always fun, bro. Down. Okay, cool. I would probably look for some kind of reversal here and then going down. I don't know if that's possible though, because dollar is supposed to get strong. So yeah, sure. But there's also plenty of room into this area here to short as well, all the way up until this level. So that is pretty much a lot of pips. So if dollar gets strong, this one will go higher. If you think dollar is going to weaken, this is probably a very good pair to sell. But then you have to have a reversal at some of these prices, either at 1481 or 1490, or that almost becomes a higher high, but all the way up to 1520 area, I guess. And yeah, ish. Those prices are probably the ones that I would look for reversal at least. And if you get it, if you don't chase USDR down. I know of people who has done that and it has gone terribly wrong. So yeah, good on you, good on that. And pound, I think pound dollar is going to fall because of dollar strength. Euro pound can, for that matter, rise. That's always nice, but hasn't no bullish bone in it right now. So what you can do is that you can look into the current resistance, lower low, and then add trade when it goes lower, and then sell it continue lower. If that's going to happen, that's totally up to the market, but that's kind of what you are hoping for. So that price does not break above 84.74, and sure, fun. Is there any other currency pairs you want me to cover? Enough. If not, I will just go straight. I will go through some more plans, and it seems like I was right about that plan though, in the end. But so we'll just go through all the trading pairs that I would like to trade, the setups on those ones, and then call it a night. Oh, I'm sorry, Denise. But have I called you Mrs. before? I don't know if I have. But yeah. My apologies, Denise. My apologies, Denise. But I'll try to call people the first name. That's what I do in Norway. That's the culture in Norway. That's where I come from. And I feel that's a bit more personal. A bit more trustworthy, I guess. It can also be very formal, but then I feel that creates a unnecessary splits between us. Can pound rise due to positive rate by BOE? That has already done that, Mr. Serge. Can it continue? Yes, it can continue doing that. Absolutely. And then L-Gamer, I guess you are called either Gabriel or Cabron. For those, well, there's this show on what do you call it, on YouTube, where they do a lot of they make stuff go up in the air, not go up in the air. They use a lot of powerful things at targets, and things goes in all directions, and afterwards there's nothing left, kind of a thing. There is a Mexican guy, and the other guy is either Israeli or Lebanese or Middle East something, and there's a Cabron there. Cabron! And now my wife has told me to watch that, so apparently. So, pound dollar, pound yen maybe, most likely. I want to sell this one this week. So that is my top tip. Those prices there, and then down to that price there or lower. And then euro is another one going up to 16.58 or lower. I will probably just sell the open anyways, and then close my eyes and hope for the best. Aussie yen, sell at 85. That's probably what I'm going to do. Euro yen, selling at 132, 46, 50, 132.50 area. This area here probably. New Zealand yen, 81.43 area. Down. And then not use yen. Euro in New Zealand. Will I buy more there? Yeah, I can. I guess I don't know to buy there. I have already open trades on yen pair, so if this falls down the drain, I already have that covered. That was because I was in the daily setup and we went through that on Thursday, so that should make you able to catch the Friday moves. If you're in the mentorship course, there is also access to those recordings on the website. Algamer says, my son uses my account and my name is Luca Divine. Very much welcome, Luca. I was not ready for Italiano, but thought it was Spanish. Like Algamer sounds like Mexican or Spanish or like El Clásico ish. Other than that, I will continue to buy as stock markets up until we have a major drop, and I will buy even more. And for the week ahead, I have sent you guys a very important document to read, a mark to market. A lot to read there, and I think that is very good for you to read that. It is all in the Telegram channel, it's in the Discord channel, and all the other channels. So if I've given you any sort of knowledge, please make sure you subscribe. If you also liked it, give it a like. And until tomorrow, happy trading. The market opens soon, and we all wish everyone a happy day, and that you never quit. We never quit. Boom.